Good evening, my air signs. This is for your reading for April 28th to May 4th. My air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. For the week of April 28th, 2020 to May 4th, 2020. This reading is fluent and can resonate with it. Cannot resonate with everyone. There are too many people in the world for that to happen, although I have been able to do a reading. I had up to 5-6 people in it. Different scenarios. That may or may not be the case today. I will start by pulling energy cards for Aquarius. Energy card for Aquarius, please. Readings are not gender specific. Take it how it resonates. Aquarius. May I have a card for Aquarius, please? Oh, we're not talking today, are we? Let me shuffle it one more time. These cards I read in the upright. Aquarius. Aquarius, we have patience. Card for my Gemini. Card for Gemini. Innocence. Card for Libra. New vision. Underlying energy is the burden. Now I'm going to pull a situation card for each one. Aquarius. Card for Aquarius, please. This one wants to come out. Oracle of Delphi. Gemini. Card for Gemini. Here we go, Gemini. Going to take the first one that flipped. Crescent moon. And add some. This is a good card to have for Libra. Divine Physician is the underlying energy for all of my air signs. Now we're going to start with Aquarius. We have Patience and we have the Oracle of Delphi. She's like the actress, the one who likes to be seen. Wants to be the highlight of the show, wants to be put up on a pedestal, as you see here in this picture. As you see in this card, she likes to be up on the pedestal. So it seems like the source is saying that Aquarius needs to show patience. Instead of wanting to be put on a pedestal, she needs to, or he needs to show a little patience in whatever situation that they're going through right now. These cards have been shuffled, the tarot, but I will do a couple shuffles, and then I'm going to pull cards on Aquarius energy here. You have the 8 of Wands. So it's fast-moving, passionate energy coming this way or coming towards Aquarius. The next card is the Page of Wands. So that's message. And the third is the King of Swords. And your underlying energy is the Sun, Aquarius. So I'm thinking, it looks to me, let me take a look here. It looks to me that you, Aquarius, you're running towards something. You've got some clarity about something in your situation that has something to do with some kind of hopes. Because the Sun card is about hopes. Hopes, dreams, things you want, desires. And we have this desire here. Fast-moving energy, desire. Of the 8 of Wands, just fast-moving desire, and the Page of Wands, which is a messenger of, I guess, desire, because that's what's coming so fast. Are you desiring to be up on a pedestal for someone? You want someone to see you as that? I'm not sure, Aquarius, but it seems that your energy is wanting to be placed or seen in a different light. You want to be seen with value, or someone wants someone to put value or see you with a lot of value. Usually when someone wants to be placed on a pedestal, they want to be seen for their worth. And that's what your hopes are. You're hoping that someone sees you like that, like this King here of Swords. You're hoping that this masculine, whatever masculine energy that is in your energy or your life, whether it be a spouse, a potential love person, or your workplace, you want them to see the value. Swords is clarity. You want them to see the value of you. And I think you're going to have some patience with that. I think you're going to have to, you're going to have to use some patience in waiting for this person to actually see your worth. Is either that, or you're just going to have to resign to the fact whether or not they're actually ever going to learn how to see your true value. And I think that's what this really is. Source is telling you that you need patience. To need to show some patience. This is a trying time right now with people being confined in a stay vacation situation. So it takes patience to really deal with any of this right now. So you wanting someone to see your value, it's going to take time and a lot of patience from you. And that's what I have for Aquarius. Now I'm going to pull cards for Gemini here. Take these cards here, come back. Okay, Gemini, we have crescent moon, this is someone who has worked really hard on their skill about something. And innocence. So maybe this is something new. Usually innocence refers to almost like the Fool card in a way, or childlike energy. And you're probably taking whatever you're working hard on and diligently on, looking at it from a new perspective. And it's probably something new that you started on. And that's what I think is going on here, Gemini. But we'll see what the tarot cards say. 3 cards for Gemini, please. Ooh, okay. The Moon. All right, that's secretive. Maybe what you're doing is being kept secret. 2 more cards for Gemini. Two more cards for Gemini, please. Ace of Wands, passion. One more card for Gemini. Oh, there we go. Page of Swords. And your underlying energy is the 9 of Swords. All right, you're worrying about something here. Or someone's worrying. Okay, as we said earlier, we have this new energy. Childlike energy. Page of Swords is saying something's new. So is the Ace of Wands. They're both saying something passionate. Ace of Wands says passionate. Page of Swords is saying that you have clarity on something that you're working on. So, but I also think because of this moon, that what you're working on is being done in secret. In other words, you're trying to keep it close to your chest. Whatever you're working on. You're really trying to not broadcast what you're doing, is what I think, because the moon means hidden secrets, keeping things murky where someone can't see it clearly. But what you're working on here, diligently, because that's what this in crescent moon means, someone who is like really concentrating on some type of work. Apprenticeship, it could be a relationship, it could be a work situation, it could be a legal matter, it could be anything that you're working on, and you don't want everybody to know all the details to it. It's new, it's fresh, a brand new ideal. It's got a lot of passion and fire behind it, and you got some clarity. The only problem is I think you're all up in your head a little bit overthinking it because of this 9 of Swords card. I think, which is your underlying energy, I think you're overthinking it. I think whatever, although you have clarity, and I think you want to work your craft here with this in crescent moon, with this man working diligently in front of, all night on his project or ideal, whatever it is brand new, is young, it's got clarity. I mean, you're afraid someone's spying, possibly. You're afraid that someone's going to spy and get your idea and run with it, which is probably another reason why you're probably a little bit on the worry side here with the 9 of Swords. Because sometimes the page can be someone who's like spying on you and trying to get your information and run and, take it to someone else. And that's probably why you're trying to keep it under wraps. That's exactly what I think is going on here. Trying to keep it under wraps. But I think you're going to be fine. I think that if you just keep your regular precautions like normal people do, it's okay to keep something hidden because, if you're starting something new, you don't want someone to take your ideal and end up getting credit for it when it actually came from you and not them. So you're doing the right thing is what I'm getting here. You're definitely doing the right thing. You're keeping it quiet. You're working quietly, diligently, And you're going to get there because it is a new beginning. You got clarity. You may have somebody that's trying to find out what you're doing, but you have clarity. Just take your time as you go through the process, and everything should be fine. I think everything will be absolutely fine. I really do. Gemini, I think everything, whatever it is that you're doing undercover there, it doesn't look like any bad energy at all. As a matter of fact, there's no bad energy in any of my signs, air signs, at the moment. Now my Gemini, my Libras. Start with my Libras here. All right, we have new vision. So this is also somebody who's having a new epiphany. And this, assume, is basically, it is a major arcana card, and it's basically saying that you have like these very, very powerful angels and guidance in your life. And these guys will, you can basically ask them anything to keep you focused. They're there to keep you focused on whatever this new vision that you have come up against, is what I'm seeing here. They're definitely here to keep you focused. So, that is basically what assume means. It means that you need to stay focused on whatever it is you're working on. And apparently you're working on some new kind of vision that you have. You've come to an epiphany. Something has entered your life. Something has been revealed to you that you probably never thought of. And Source is asking you to stay focused. Now I'm going to pull a couple of tarot cards for this to find out exactly what it is that you might be experiencing at this moment. Libra. Need 3 cards for Libra, please. 3 cards for Libra. 3 cards for Libra. Okay, we have the King of Cups. That's a very mature, emotionally mature male energy, masculine energy. And this is my Justice card. So you're looking for justice, Libra. One more card for Libra. And that was the Queen of Cups. Okay, Libra. Your underlying energy here is the Ten of Wands. So you're dropping something that's been a burden in your life, is coming to an end, and you're getting ready to drop something. So, okay, your epiphany. You're telling you to be focused. Something has become very clear to you. Something has been brought to your attention and has been very, 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 very clear to you. And it's going to cause you to drop all these burdens. And it's got something to do with you having justice, Libra. I'm looking at this King of Cups here, which is a person, a male. It's usually a masculine energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be male and female, but the only problem here in this reading is not only did the King of Cups come out, but the Queen of Cups came out. So this is a marriage. This is a man and wife situation. And there's justice in between there. So it looks like, to me, Libra, that you need to stay focused. You need to be focused on getting some kind of justice between you and your spouse, is what I'm seeing here. And when you get your justice from this, you're going to be able to drop whatever burdens that happened, whatever injustice that happened in your life concerning you and your wife, are going to come to an end, because this is the Ten of Wands card. This is dropping your burdens. This is definitely dropping your burdens, and they're going to be gone. But they want you to stay focused, because you're apparently are trying to seek justice here. You're trying to seek justice between you and your spouse or your wife, your significant other. And Source is telling you to stay focused. Stay focused on this. Because this here new vision, this is like it's like an epiphany. It's like you just discovered something here, and you're going to need strength, and you're going to need to be focused until this justice comes through for you and your wife, because that's what this is. Something was unbalanced. The universe is coming in, because this is universe divine intervention. So is assume, which is all the angels and the guardians and stuff like that. They're there to keep you focused on what you need to do in order to get justice for whatever happened, because this fell out before the Queen of Cups came out. It fell out between you two. So there's some kind of justice that need to be done for this couple. Libra, man and wife. And they're telling you to stay focused on that vision. On that vision that you're working on that justice that you're hoping and seeking to get. So you can drop all your burdens. All the burdens will be gone once you get your justice. And they're telling you to just stay focused. Just stay focused through the whole thing. So I'm going to pull some cards for some more cards for my signs, air signs. Just as another overall energy. And I'm going to use Andorra. Sometimes she gives out really good stuff. First one. Let your intentions be known, Aquarius. Let your intentions be known, and then be patient. You want to be seen for what your worth is. So it's telling you to let your intentions be known. Is what Andorra is saying here on her deck. And then you just be patient and just wait for the person, because everybody moves at their own time. So that's all you can do is, let your intentions be known and then wait. Card for my Gemini, please. Card for my Gemini. Boy, my cards are all acting sloppy. Card for my Gemini, please. Okay, fire. Reckless actions lead to conflict. So you are under guard. Remember, you had the cards that said that you had to do stuff in secret. So maybe the person was spying on you. Maybe the little page that came up is someone who is spying on you. You have a reason to not be so innocent about someone snooping around trying to find out what you're doing, Gemini. That is a warning from Andorra that not to be reckless, because you probably do have a spying energy, immature energy, that's trying to find out what you're doing. Whatever your project is, whatever you're focused on, they're probably trying to find out. So they're telling you to stay and make sure that you're not reckless. So you're doing the right thing, as I said, keeping it undercover. Which looked like that was what was being said in the very beginning of this tarot reading. that you were doing something and you were trying to keep really hush-hush into your chest and quietly. Well, this fire card from Endora is saying that reckless actions, yeah, can lead to conflict. So you do need to keep that under wraps. Whatever you're doing, you need to keep it under wraps. And for Libra, one card from Endora from Libra. We have the Serpent. So, your justice, Libra. Apparently, you're dealing with a serpent. Somebody was sly, and they were very subtle in what they did concerning you and your wife. They were very sneaky. They were very slick about it. But the card said that you were going to get justice between you and your wife, and to stay focused on whatever it was or whatever it is that you're doing, because divine is behind you. They're telling you to stay focused, never lose sight of the vision, which is right here. Stay focused. Don't lose sight of the vision. Don't lose sight of the vision. Okay? And they're saying stay focused. Assume means focus. Have to stay focused on it. And don't worry about the snake, the serpent, and the person that caused all these problems with you and your wife. Because they're going to get theirs. Karma comes around. It really does. It really does come around. And if you don't apologize to that person straight up, it keeps coming back. It keeps coming back. You can't go to church and think, because you did your little Hail Marys and went to confession, that's going to go away. You didn't do it. You didn't apologize to the person that you did it to. And that's why karma always comes back. Always come back. Always. The underlying energy is the Wizard. For all my fire signs, it says all of you use your skills. Use your skills to aid yourself, okay? Use your skills. Drop down those burdens. Drop down whatever's bothering you, Aquarius. Drop it down. Let your intentions be known. Let them know you're not going to put up with any stuff with them. And drop that burden after you let it be known, and just be patient and see if they come around. Same thing for Gemini. You're working on something. You're trying to keep it under wraps. Drop that burden. Just be careful. I'm not saying, not be careful, because Endora says not to be reckless either. Don't be innocent. Don't play innocent. Don't play naive. Okay? And drop over the worry. Just be cautious. Use your skill. Use the skill you know how to use to protect what you're working on. And the same here for Libra. Use your skills. Use your mind. All of you guys, air signs, you guys are really good at thinking things through. Very good at thinkers. Very fast thinkers. Use your skill. Use that thinking skill to get you through whatever situation that each and every one of you are going through. And that's all I have for you tonight. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.